So I was waiting for the subway at the Hollywood and Highland station when I heard those 4 magic words we all long to hear at least once in our lives. Fuck you, white devil. Now, these words weren't being whispered sweetly like you would think they were. They were being screamed angrily by a crazy guy walking down the platform. And he kept talking about the white devil, and I'll kill you, and you can't keep me down. And I kind of glanced over thinking I'd see the typical screaming crazy guy, which would be homeless, crazy hair, crazy beard, crazy clothes. But even scarier, this guy looked completely normal, which is worse because you don't know what made him snap or what drugs he's on. But nice button-down shirt, tucked into his nice pants. He's wearing a belt, not a rope, 2 shoes, clean-shaven, nice haircut, good shape, but very mad. And he keeps screaming at the white devil over and over again, like at the air. And he's walking, and everyone in the crowd is just trying to ignore him. Don't look at him. He'll go away. And he walks past me down to the other end of the platform, and I think, okay, out of sight, out of mind, danger over. I notice this girl looking at me, and she says, "Hi, I saw you in that storytelling show." I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool." And she's cute, she's black, she's smart and funny, and she's a writer. We have a lot in common. We're having a good conversation. I'm thinking, okay, this is going well. I don't notice that the angry guy has made a U-turn and come back towards us, and he's really, really angry that we're talking to each other. And he stops right next to us, and he says, "Don't talk to the white devil, my black sister. He'll only lie to you. He's full of lies." And I'm thinking, okay, I've been called worse. I can take the white devil. I'll just take it. But then he says, "Stop talking to him, you stupid black bitch." And now, as a feminist, I am enraged. I feel the blood rushing to my head, and I say, excuse me, sir, show some respect." And she says to me, "Don't engage, just ignore him, don't get him going." And she's right, but I'm still angry. And then he says, "The white devil just wants to get in your pants, and you're probably gonna spread your legs for him because you're a dumb slut." And now I say, "Sir, you cannot talk to her like that." And he screams, "Remember Martin Luther King." And now, as a historian, I'm really mad because Dr. King would love to see people of different races getting along, and this guy's got it totally twisted. So I say to him, "Always." And he goes, "What?" And I said, "I always remember MLK. And he says, "Fuck you, white devil." And then I get him with a verbal left hook. And I say, "I'm Mexican." Now, I'm only half Mexican on my mother's side. The other half, I am white devil on my father's side. But he doesn't need to know that. I say, "I'm Mexican." And he says, "What? Fuck you, white devil. Don't talk to me. I'll fucking kick your ass." And then the girl has had enough, and she says, "That's it, I'm calling the police," which is the wrong move. She pulls her phone out, and she's totally bluffing because we're underground. We have no reception. But she's pretending to push buttons on her phone, and he turns to her, he's like, "You're gonna call the cops on me? I'll fucking kill you." And he starts stepping towards her. And now I know I have to do something to physically stop him. I've never been in a fight in my life. I have seen Karate Kid about 20 times. So I'm thinking, okay, wax on, wax off. If he holds really still and lowers his chin, I can get a crane kick off. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just step between them because I know I can't let him get near her. I step between them, and I'm thinking he's probably gonna hit me now. But then I realize the best defense is a good offense. I should make the first move and surprise him. So I lift my hand, I thrust it forward, and I say, "Hi, I'm Brandon, what's your name?" Because I am gonna kill him with kindness. And he's angry and crazy, but he still has that societal reflex, and he sticks his hand out and goes, "Hi, I'm AJ, nice to meet you." And now we're friends, right? We're friends, except he's still looking at her, he's still mad. He goes, "I'm gonna kill that bitch." And I'm like, "Hey, talk to me. Don't talk to her. Let's you and I go have a conversation somewhere. Forget about her." And he's like, "I'm gonna kill her. She can't call the cops." And I got to do more to get his attention. So I say, "Hey, do you want a drink? I'll buy you a beer. And he stops looking at her, looks at me and says, you'll buy me a beer? I'm like, yeah, let's go get a beer. He's like, really, you'll get me a beer? I'm like, yeah, I'll get you a beer. He's like, okay. And then he reaches into his pocket, and he's standing right next to me. He reaches into his pocket, and I'm thinking, this is where the knife comes out. This is where I'm gonna get stabbed. I'm ready for something to come at me. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna wax on and block it. And he reaches into his pocket, pulls out an object, flips it open. It's not a switchblade, it's his cell phone. And he says those 8 words we never wanna hear from anybody ever. I want to show you my YouTube video. Because there's nothing crazy guys like more than screaming at people and making YouTube videos, probably at the same time usually. So I'm like, sure, let's go watch your video. Come on, let's go. I just want to get him away from her because he's still mad at her. So we start walking out of the platform. He's still looking back going, I'm going to go back and get her. I'm like, what? She's gone. And then I'm thinking, you know, we're friends, so I want to be on his side. So I say, she don't know you. She don't know you. That was not about you at all. She's just having a bad day. Forget about her. That wasn't about you. Come on, let's go. We get to the escalator. We're going up the escalator. He's like, I hate the cops. Fuck the police. I'm like, I hate the cops too. Everyone hates the cops. We're all friends here. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, please let there be a cop when we get upstairs. Please let there be a cop, because we're going out to Hollywood and Highland, where there's a huge crowd of tourists. There's got to be a cop there. There's got to be something to distract him. I don't want to buy him a beer. I'm thinking I'll maybe go to a bar, go to the bathroom, climb out the window. We get to the surface. If you've been there, you can picture it. There's like the costume characters, there's the breakdancers and musicians, and throngs. It's Friday night, 10 o'clock, throngs of people. We literally take like 4 or 5 steps onto Hollywood Boulevard when this Latino guy bumps into the angry guy. They bump shoulders. And the Latino guy goes, excuse me, and my new angry friend says, excuse me? Fuck you. Latino guy doesn't back down, he goes, fuck you. And now they are bumping chests like 2 rams on a mountaintop trying to establish dominance. Fuck you, fuck you. And I'm thinking, you guys take care of it. It's kind of like, okay, King Kong's gonna fight Godzilla, and now Tokyo will be saved. So I kind of turn around and go, little Bugs Bunny escape. Because they only have eyes for each other, and I get back down to the escalator, and I'm safe. But I'm still thinking, I probably lost the girl, she's probably gone. I get down there, there's construction, so the train's late, she's still there, we get on the train together, we hit it off, she gives me her phone number, she says, thank you for defending my honor, and I say, anytime. Now, the angry guy might have been crazy, but he had one thing right, I was trying to get in her pants, and because of him, and now I have a chance. Thank you.